Just leave his picture.
So what do we think's going on, Jack? Is it
It's that damn
do you think
construction.
Is it all of our
No, we're not echoing. He was.
Was he?
Oh, he was-
It's not great. He's still Mike, you can go.
Mike,
Honest, it's okay. He's kind of hanging around in the background. It's It's the thing about the headphones. If the headphones aren't good, then the sound isn't good. And if the sound isn't good, then what do you got?
You got nothing.
You got nothing, right?
Nothing.
You got nothing. What we were going to tell you about, he had his audio playing through his speakers. Yeah, it probably something like that. It was probably something like that. He's a sweet boy, and I'm a big fan. But
He sounded excited to be on.
yeah, he really did. He brought some real energy there. You know, we'll get him maybe later. We'll see how it goes.
Try again later.
Late
we'll
this
try again.
afternoon when we're still going.
Yeah, we'll try. Especially short show today.
Eternally grateful.
Yeah, I know.
Eternally, is that?
We sat down, and Jack says, "We've got some audio issues here." And Rhett barked out, "Day off? Day off?
Huh?
No show?
Huh?
Off day?" So we'll
No days off in this world.
not here.
Not with this important time.
No.
There's lots going on.
We'll get into our opening statements from McLeod Law, and I'll tell you, I'll brace you. People are ready for you today.
Good.
They're ready for your opening statements today. McLeod Law, they are the very best. Peter Klein, we've talked about him for a long time. You know what? They were kind of they were an OG in many ways. I'm not sure if they were day one, but they were year one for sure. They've been with us right from the start, and that's the thing. They're by your side. They are there with you. What you worry about, your personal issues and whatever the legal stuff is, they take over, they handle it, and they handle it better than anybody else is going to do it. They're here in Calgary. They love the city. They love the people in the city. They are people in the city. That's what it is. They're right here with us. They live amongst us at McLeod Law, and trust them with all your legal issues or needs. McLeod-law.com. There is some audio with us too, right?
People are wound up.
No, we're fine.
It's not what this. Or are they messing with
Someone's
you?
just catching up. We're good.
Oh, I see. That could be. You're sure?
I'm listening to it right beside me. Yes.
All right. So we're trusting that you know what you're doing. Are we right to trust you know what you're doing?
Jack?
Rhett?
No.
Like our internet is kind of in and out.
This is, Internet's.
We were sitting here yesterday, and the landlord came in. He's like, what time? What did he say? What time do you do the broadcasting? The broadcasting? It's like from a 10 to noon kind of a thing. Every how many days? Every... And it's like, I could get into the discussion about how maybe it's a shortened schedule in the summer. Yeah, Monday to Friday. Weekends? No, not on weekends. Generally not on weekends. Yeah. Oh, okay. Because they're tearing up the sidewalk, and they're going to be doing the so I just wanted to. Oh. Yeah.
Well, we'll take the day off.
Yeah. See, there it is. There it is. We'll just.
We can't operate with this.
There's just no one like
Stop
you.
the hammering.
Stop the hammering. Yeah. So they are they're tearing up the sidewalk. They've got a nice kind of a picket fence going right down the middle of the street right now.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
There's a lot they do that makes sense.
There's a lot going on.
You made a good point, and it really stood out to me this morning that coming from the east,
Yeah.
is of zero benefit and might be more detrimental now.
Yeah, it's really kind of changed.
Yeah. They flip-flop.
Well, that's the Pinder thing, is whatever you bring up, he's going to take the other angle. It doesn't matter what it is. Dark, bright, cold, warm. It just whatever.
And he'll add just enough smarm to make you feel stupid.
So when we would say that traffic, things are kind of shitty here in Marteloo.
It's tough to get around.
Well, I mean, which way are you coming in? What do you mean, which way am I coming in? Like, the streets are torn up. There's a 10-foot hole in front of Chicago Joe's or whatever that thing is down
There's
the
multiple intersections that you can't go through.
like you can't access any of the businesses. Well, if you're coming in from the east, I mean, there's really nothing. Okay, you're right.
And some people,
I'm overreacting about the construction in Martelou.
Yeah. And some people, he's glass half full. No. It has nothing to do with being
Yeah, it's
positive.
not that.
It's just that you have to be wrong, and he's going to be.
He must bicker and then win the argument. So yes, all of a sudden now coming in from the east, it's not ideal.
Yeah, but the west, Dean. Why would you come in from the east?
Yeah,
well, because
I don't know why you do
it doesn't
that.
matter. You should come in from the west. It's clear sailing.
Yeah, clear sailing, smooth sailing. So people are ready for you to go off.
I better drink some coffee because I don't have a lot to go off.
But here's the thing. It's probably not going to be. It's going to be disappointing, I think, because people are ready for you to sound off and lose your shit on the JJ Peterka trade. The problem being, he learned about it 3 minutes ago. Yeah, who got? I was just looking at it on my phone. It's like a trading. It was some rumor, right? I'm like, no one's been traded. Oh, Peterka got traded, but that was like last night at about 6 o'clock. Oh, where'd he go?
Huh?
Utah. Oh, what'd they get? Michael Kesselring and Josh Doan. So my sense is
That's not going to be.
I don't feel a big rant coming.
There is not a big rant.
There it is, bud. Sound off. The floor is yours. We can go full screen.
These
Have at them.
mammoths are just running roughshod on the league. I don't know. Like, what? Okay.
There you go. That's our analysis.
You got to be glass half full like
Yeah.
Pinder and Noodles. You got to be even keel and thoughtful about these things. I did read, and after you mentioned it, I pulled it up on the old
Interweb.
webs there.
Yeah.
And the Sabres are going to be tougher to play against.
That's what Kevin Adams was saying. Their goal is to be depth and to be.
Yeah, that's why they got rid of Cousins, because they don't want.
Yeah, you don't. See, if anything, he's really hard to play against and very competitive.
No, he was soft.
Yeah, people don't like it. They don't like the deal. There's no picks involved. There's no salary retention. Now, Peterka was a restricted free agent. As soon as the deal was done, he signed a 5-year extension with the Mammoth.
7.5?
7-7.
7-7?
7-7
for
times
him.
5. So he becomes the second highest paid Mammoth. Only Mikhail Sergachev makes more at 8.5.
And who are the folk? I mean, I know Donor's kid.
Yeah,
I think I know what Donor's boy is. And
23 years old, second rounder. Had 51 games last year. He's aggressive. You know,
come work his ass off.
He's a less skilled Shane Doan for sure. Shane Doan was a highly skilled guy.
But I don't think he was probably the key piece of this. But I don't know who the defenseman is at all.
Well, he's 25.
25? Okay, so it's not exactly up and coming.
No, he's fine.
He's young.
He's big. 6'5", drafted by Edmonton, didn't play for them. Ended up playing
Make the Oilers decoy.
played 74 games over 2 years for the Coyotes, and then last year he was in Utah. So he's got 29 points in 82 games. He's a big top 4 defenseman, is what people are saying, is that he's top 4.
Question. If you're Craig down the street here, maybe
Conroy?
a couple blocks. If you're going east to west, but no, from
Don't
west.
go through here. Yeah. Take the ring road.
Could we have offered?
I wondered about that.
Because that doesn't feel like a lofty.
Yeah.
Oh, you want Martin Pospisil and who?
Yeah, I don't know. Kevin Ball, I guess, would be the Kessel ring in this scenario, and I don't know.
I don't think you want to get rid of Ball, but
yeah,
I feel like you should be able to find. Like, is Rasmus Anderson a Peterka trade?
probably there. My guess is Buffalo, you've got Anderson for 1 year. He's not likely to re-sign in Buffalo, would be the worry. Here you've got some younger guys, 25, 23. They have existing contracts. I'm not going to sit here and tell you I know what Kevin Adams is doing.
I don't
think it's the worst trade in the world. It's, where was it?
They don't know what the fuck they're doing. Do you understand that?
I do, Don.
I don't think it's a good trade, but
it feels light. Seems to be the consensus. It's not a terrible trade. There's a lot of like in Toronto. Couldn't you have done Brandon Carlo and whoever for this guy? Maybe. And there's Pinder talked about it yesterday, and just whoever his shooting percentage has been very high. He's been getting key minutes and opportunities and all of that, and I don't know why that would just evaporate necessarily, but it's.
The opportunity will be there, but the shooting percentage might come down.
Yeah, the shooting percentage perhaps regresses a bit. But all of a sudden, you do look at Utah. Logan Cooley had 25 goals last year. He's 21. Dylan Gunther, he's 22, had 27. Peterka is 23 years old. Barrett Hayton's 24. He had a 20-goal year. Clayton Keller's just 26. He had 30 and 90 points last year. That's what it is. But remember, that's the Coyotes, and the Coyotes have stunk forever.
The Coyotes great. To me, the question's not about the Coyotes, and maybe Peterka's a little higher paid if his shooting percentage.
Yeah,
I don't know what the Sabres would do. A defenseman?
They have to. The guy wanted out. He's a restricted free agent.
Everyone wants out. That's not.
I know. Could you do worse? Of course you could. Could you have done better? Who's to say? It feels like
the problem with the Sabres trades is that in all scenarios, when have we said that's great? Like Stan Bowman for the Edmonton Oilers yesterday or 2 days ago, when the hell it was. That was a moonshot. He hit a home run. I think
I do too.
And whatever. But when have you looked at the Sabres in the last decade and said, "Great,
won
move.
that"? Yeah,
that's a really good move. That's what
you look back and getting Tage Thompson in the O'Reilly deal. Now O'Reilly wins a cup for St. Louis.
O'Reilly saying, "Get me the F out of here." It was not a.
No, I know. But no, it's tough to do and I don't know what their ownership.
And don't forget, in that trade, the player they taught Berglund quit.
That's right.
So
there is that. Yeah.
He quit. Buffalo. No, I quit. I'm done.
I'm done. Yeah.
Give a shit.
Thanks.
It's no good. I don't know. Kesslering big, yeah, sure. Their D is soft and porous and horseshit in Buffalo. They don't defend well at all, even though they've got 2 first overall picks on their blue line. I like how Darlene plays. I think Powers doesn't compete at all. There's a big I forget who else is they're like, but I don't think they need more grit up front. I guess Doan adds a little bit of that.
And the thing, okay, so you
look at their lineup. I hate it.
So you take Peterka. He was a second rounder. Good value. Had 27 goals, 68 points. Hey, you hit on a later draft pick, second round.
You can't pay him 7.5. Or was he saying, "I'm not playing here"?
There's
no choice.
Yeah. So okay. Well, now you've taken that. You've kind of spun it into 2 lesser. They're always trading away the better player.
Yes,
is the problem. Bo Byram, they probably did well in that trade. I don't know what you think of the Middlestat, but I think Bo Byram's but now he's an RFA, and they're probably trading him as well.
This is the issue that the Sabres, to me, have, and the people there are done with it. 14 years without a playoff spot. We're rebuilding for decade plus, and it seems like they're dumping guys. Like, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. It's the dumpster of the NHL.
Yes.
And it feels like that
It's getting worse.
Oh, what's Calgary? Oh, Winnipeg. Okay. But just from where I'm sitting, it sure seems like.
I can tell you right now, even with construction, you can drive into downtown Calgary and go, okay, this is an interesting, nice place to look at. You can't do that in Buffalo. You can't drive into downtown and go, I want to hang out down here. This would be awesome.
Yeah. So it's like, well, you didn't. Paterka went don't have to pay this guy $7 million. These other guys are under. Okay, well, they have $21 million in cap space.
I don't think they're ever a cap space situation again. Never. They dumped those guys early 2000s. Briere, Drury, JP Dumont when they had a very good team. Very, very. Won the President's Trophy. Lost in the Game 7 semifinal. They were awesome. They let them all go because of money. They're never going to be a cap team.
That's the thing, and I know we talk about it a little bit. Frank brought it up the other day. Well, the cap is growing, so that's great things for the league. It's
That's
great.
why I think it's going to baseball.
But there are going to be teams that are going to. We were a cap team when it was 90 million, 92, 95.
We could push ourselves to be a cap team when it was. Now, again, I'm too dumb with math. Is it up because, okay, revenues are up. Do they revenue share? Does that mean that the Sabres incrementally get that much more from, well, I guess.
Yeah, it's not a good deal. Good deal in general.
Have you heard any counter arguments from anywhere? I just heard about it, so I haven't done my rounds.
Right.
To think that this was a really
the softest criticism of it is it's an okay hockey deal because you got two players who are going to play for you. You can use Kesselring on the back end, and you like some of the Doan's 23, and he's got some jam to him. Okay, well, Paterka was 23.
and he scored you almost 30.
And he may not have jam, but he can sure score. Tough spot. I do.
It's not a tough spot because it's self-created. They've done it to themselves. Sure, tough spot. Who's tough? I know what you're trying to say, tough, and be just kind of passing of it, but who? Why is it a tough spot?
Just the location. It's not a desirable place to play.
But again, it would be fine if they competed. Winnipeg's not a desirable place to play. They won the frickin' Presidents, and they're keeping guys. Not everyone's saying they're leaving, and that's fine. And I'm not even disagreeing with you. The issue becomes a league issue. Are you moving the Sabres? If that
they have a
team
billionaire
who
owner.
Pagula probably bought for $150 million is now worth, what did the Ottawa sell for, $1 billion? Call it $800 million. So you've made lots of money on your franchise value. You've also lost lots of money trying to fund this team.
Mm-hmm.
Who's coming in paying $800 million or more to buy this squad that can't generate enough revenue to even and keep it there in an aging building? And what you're saying isn't wrong.
Yeah.
But it's not a desirable place to play. Taxes, weather, the best thing about it is the travel. I love Buffalo. I absolutely love Buffalo. But if you can't operate correctly, it's got to go. You can't have a team miss the playoffs for 20 years. It's possible that this team goes 2 decades without missing the playoffs. Mm-hmm. What's in the cards for this team? How are they better this year as opposed to last year?
Well, I don't think they are.
Right?
Sure.
It feels like there's kind of dismantling a rebuild without ever getting.
Doesn't it still just come down if there's an appetite to any kind of degree for the owner to pay bills, then you have a billionaire owner. And generally when things go sideways, it's because of ownership. That's what happened in Phoenix. It's what happened in Winnipeg. When you see these teams have to move, it's because the ownership either is insolvent to a certain degree or just says, I'm done. Here's the keys. I'm not paying these for losses anymore. And I don't know that that's where it is with Pagula, is it?
Well, eventually it's going to get there. How often do you want to It's not my place to comment, I guess, on billionaires and what they're willing and how they operate their businesses, because maybe it's a taxable, maybe it's a tax play. I have no idea.
You have nothing going your way. You don't make the playoffs and you stink. It's not a great, not a great city. Can you live there?
Respect
hey,
it
I love Buffalo, but just in context, if you're 23 years old, it's not where you want. It's not where you want to play.
List of 32 teams, it is bottom of the barrel.
You don't want to play there. You don't win. There's no tax advantage.
New York State is awful taxes. Weather's not.
It's not great. It's not terrible, but it's not great.
Is there good food? Sure, but I don't even. Again, I sound like I'm
probably not for a high performance athlete.
And there's three.
Yeah,
and there's three good. It's not. You don't walk downtown and check out the shops. It's not.
And I bet there's been any number of. They'd have meetings. What do we got to do? We're gonna sit. How do we shape this? How do we do this? There's only so much lipstick you can put on that pig. You have to win.
You have to win, and Pagula owns both teams. The Bills are not having trouble bringing guys in. Why? They win. Brand new building, I guess, isn't going to hurt, but they're winning. They're building a $1.5 billion complex. Maybe it's $2 billion. I don't know what it's cost to build that.
You're into science, right? You're a big science guy.
Yeah.
Do we have? Can you have a time machine and go back and change things? Because I do wonder, what if they get McDavid?
Everything changes because they're winning. It's a whole different world. Yes. Now and Canadians like hockey, but Buffalonians like hockey. But if you have Connor McDavid, how many people are coming from Ontario to spend money every game to watch, not just when the Leafs are in town?
Yeah.
Right? You have Connor McDavid there. You're playing against the Leafs with Connor McDavid versus Matthew.
Yeah.
You kidding me?
They don't get McDavid. The years that they get the first overall picks, like you say, Darlene's, he's a 5.
I think he's a hell of a defenseman, but
he's a defenseman. They get the first overall pick again. Owen Power. Okay. It's not generational talent. It's not superstar status. What if those picks are elite level players or even elite level forwards and you've got a McDavid and whatever? What if it changes everything? It
changes everything, but that's the only way, and I don't know what.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, you've also had top 10 picks for 15 years that you've done nothing to. Who's the last goalie that was good there?
Well, Hasek did play there. Did you know
Miller?
Hasek played there. Ryan Miller played there. Yeah, I guess so.
Again, that's 15 years ago, and it's not easy to go find a goalie, but I don't know. It's, and I don't think Pakula meddles in it. I think he's tried to trust guys and hire good people. It's just
they drafted Owen Power.
Who the F is JJ Paterka to say I'm on out of Buffalo? You know what I mean? But that's where it's at.
But that's what players have, that kind of. Well, they have the arrogance, the cockiness, and a bit of the ability to do it.
And that's why I don't know how this team comes out of this tailspin they're in. And a tailspin, it's 14 years. People are underestimating. What does that mean? 14 years?
Because you look back at it in 2020, so they got Power at 1 in 2021. You know how I love looking at draft. In the 2020 draft, they get Jack Quinn in round 1 and Paterka in round 2. Paterka is already gone because he wanted out. Jack Quinn is an RFA and needs a deal. We'll see how it goes. 2019 draft, they took Dylan Cousins in round 1. He's gone. 2018 Rasmus Dahlin, first overall. Still there. They're paying him. So
but there's rumblings that relationship is starting to fray as well.
Yeah.
Who's next?
Alex Nylander, 8th overall in 2016. No bueno. Eichel in 2015. He gone. Sam Reinhart in 2014. I mean,
God.
You've got a hell of a team if you hang on, if you're able to keep these players. It's kind of like the same thing here. Bennett and Kachuk. But if you've got Sam Reinhart, Jack Eichel, you're not going to have all of them. I get that.
This is the thing, though. You're right. It is a hell of a team if you're able to keep all those players. I still wonder about the Sabres and whether, and if we'd have kept all of our guys, it'd be great.
Yeah.
That's why I keep hinting. I think this is going baseball. Haves, not, have nots.
Yeah.
It's different because it's hockey, and there's always that heart and soul aspect of it, and it's a team sport, and you get a hot goalie, you can go on a run. But the science is going to prove out, I think, over the next 20 years, because we love science.
Mm-hmm.
There's haves and have-nots. And Buffalo, Calgary, these teams, cities, they're have-nots.
Jeez, they drafted Hagel in round 6. It's another good draft pick. Good work, Buff. It's not nice to laugh.
You might as well laugh. 14 years. I keep saying it because I think people underestimate. Well, 14. 14. That's
truly
14 years of no hope, and not 14 years of, we just missed. 14 years of out by Christmas. It's not being productive.
There's always some thought. Here's what I would do. Here's how you could go in there, whether you're a fan or you sit around having beers, or if you're a hockey executive. Here's what I would do. I would have a plan. This is what I would do. I'm not sure what you can do there just because of what we laid out. Just the fan support, rightfully so, has turned on the team, and you're in Buffalo, and taxes stink, and you don't win, and you need something. One of those needs to change, and you're not leaving Buffalo. Under this, the weather's not changing, the city's not changing. You have to find a way to win, and I don't know how you do it when. I mean, it's fine that everybody wants out, but you need guys that want to play there. We talk about that here. It felt like when Tuck came in, he wants to be here.
They had a bit of momentum as far as guys. The problem is, it's like the team that they had of guys that wanted to play there were no good.
Like Tage Thompson, like we talked, he's been a good player for them. He's a good player, but so too was Cousins. The coaching is also part of it, because they've had good enough talent even when they haven't been good. You would think to do better than they have.
Again, it always sounds like you're taking cheap shots, but Johnny Granato was there a long time.
Yeah.
They went after, what's his name, out of Pittsburgh, Dan Bilesma, right away. Paid him lots of money.
Yeah.
Terrible. And then he goes, it's like something's not right.
Yeah. Ralph Kruger.
Kruger was an outside the box. Where the hell's Ralph Kruger? What?
Yeah.
Right? Kevin Adams wasn't the coach, but how the hell did Kevin Adams become the GM? He was doing the Junior Sabres program. It's cheap shots, but
I know
that is Pagula calling me saying, "Here, come run the team."
Yeah.
It's
So now, they have Bo Byram needs a contract. Jacob Bernard Docker, local guy. Jack Quinn, first rounder, and Ryan McLeod.
What's Quinn?
Yeah, I don't know.
Don't hear his name ever. He's been hurt, I believe. Right? Like, even go through their lineup. I guess I could pull it up.
Well, we can move on.
To what?
Well, just not crushing these guys, I guess.
It's not crushing. It's just an analysis of a team that for 14 years has missed the playoffs. And maybe it's a word of caution for all of our screaming and yelling. Yeah. They are the word of caution for rebuilding. Or you could end up like the Sabres.
Sell these guys and get young, get your draft picks.
You could end up like the Sabres.
Huh? That is the other side.
Yeah, but I don't think anyone else ends up like the Sabres. Does anyone else go 14 years? It's a record. No one else has done it.
Well, the Coyotes stunk for a long time. The Senators stunk for a long time.
14 years of...
Well, again, a long time, not maybe necessarily. It is the cautionary tale to strip it bare, get picks, and we'll be good. There are, as we've laid out, there's a lot of other markets that could say, okay, we'll strip it bare, but we don't have a city where guys don't want to play, and we might actually win, and the taxes aren't terrible. Taxes are terrible, right?
Oh, yeah. California and New York are the worst taxes. Yeah.
And Buffalo's in New York.
Yeah, it is, Dean. Geometrically speaking.
Yeah. They kind of got the shitty end of that situation, too. It's like they're in New York, but it doesn't really... It's not really kind of...
There is a show. Did I bring it? The Sirens or something on one of these. They talk about Buffalo. And someone goes, well, I'm from Buffalo. And they're like, just say upstate New York.
Yeah, yeah. Poor Buffalo. That guy,
He loves Buffalo.
he does love Buffalo.
Big fan.
Yeah. What do you think's going on through his mind right
Nothing. Ever.
now? Nothing?
No.
He's got a Bills shirt on, too, today.
I know. Somebody ripped him and they almost got punched in the face for it.
Is that right?
You're damn right.
Were you going to punch somebody in the mouth? Wow.
Won't stand for it, Dean.
It's good parenting. Solid parenting. Jack, how are we doing? How's our audio?
How's the
what's,
show,
What's the
Jack?
update? How's the show,
We
Jack?
sound fine. I don't know what's going
What's
on.
happening?
Your board was echoing too, so I took it out.
Was it?
Try it again.
Here, let me...
Yeah, do the Trump one.
You want the Trump one
Because
again?
that's what Jack...
They don't know what the fuck they're doing.
So it sounds
You
good on our
understand
end.
Yeah, it's great. No, no. Is
Hmm.
everyone complaining?
No, no.
Because if they're complaining, let's keep going. I like...
Yeah. Yeah. It's either end now or let's definitely drive it into the ground. So yeah, that's
So
what's-
I didn't lose it, but I don't understand
it's
the
a
trade.
decent rant. Yeah, it's a decent
I
rant.
don't understand the trade, and that's I think the whole. I wonder what the people in Buffalo are like. Well, this seems typical.
Just more of the same.
Yeah,
Yeah.
weird.
Apathy is death.
Yeah. Oh, we moved a potential 30-goal kid at 23 years of age for
Yeah.
a sixth defenseman and a fourth line winger.
It'd be even one of those things that, well, we'll move our malcontent for your malcontent. But
You couldn't get a third in there.
yeah.
Like just something to go. Oh, we got a draft pick. We
Yeah.
just take a stab at some.
Maybe the thing is though, there's no saying they can't be better. It does to me. It doesn't say, well, now they're going to be worse. Paterk is fine. He's a good young player.
Well, you just took.
But if you're better
25
defensively,
goals.
and if you got
Their D is terrible.
the Cousins thing is still. You need an idea. If you're one of those teams and you
If
struggle with all
Norris
that,
is hurt and they got rid of Cousins and Paterka for Kess, right? Like,
I'm trying hard.
yeah.
But the Cousins, those are the guys. You
Even if things
want.
turn out, you're still going to go, this still doesn't make any
was still
sense.
not
We'd have been
a very
better
good
off
deal.
just not doing anything.
It's not a great deal. What would be bad now is if Paterka goes to the Mammoth and really
Yeah,
explodes.
if he gets 30.
It's like, hey, shooting percentage. F
Well,
you.
but that's the problem. If you're hanging your hat on shooting, okay, sure. So what's that mean? He can't score?
He's lucky.
he can't score. So he can't shoot anymore? Like, whoa.
I know.
What are we talking about?
Sorry, Buff. I guess would be the
Yeah.
kind of put a bow
Our
on it.
take.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, Buff.
You know what, though? Bills will be good.
Bills should be good.
Bills will be good.
Yeah.
Going to Pittsburgh. Just kick the piss out of Rodgers.
I can't listen to Aaron anymore because it's just I can't do it.
Full
Why?
kook.
Oh, he's just full, just kind of the way he talks. Like I got to work with one guy at the end of the table who's condescending and smarmy enough. I don't need any
Smarter
more in
than
my
everyone.
life. So then you click on it. Here's another one who knows everything. Is well, one more year and just go out and have some fun. And what better place than Pittsburgh?
Pittsburgh, yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
I really enjoyed his interview
sure
on
you-
McAfee. I've come around on the guy.
Yeah.
Pretty
What a
quick.
stunner. You said this yesterday. I've really come around. After he signed with your team,
Yeah. I feel like a month ago you were less.
you did the same with Russ.
Yeah, I'll probably hate him by October, but right now,
You did the same with Russell
Cooking with
Wilson.
Russ.
This guy, he's doing exercises on the plane. This guy's a loser. F this guy. You know what? That's a Hall of Fame quarterback right there.
Russ is
You didn't
coming.
forget how to do all that overnight. This guy, you know what? I've come around on this guy. How do you feel about Russ? How'd Russ work out?
Where's Russ? He's in the Giants now. He's, he had a good couple weeks.
Yeah. Well, there you go. That's our Paterka.
I'm glad there was a trade. Gave us something to talk
It
about.
sure did. Yeah, sure did.
Because Gould was terrible.
Do we think it was Gould's fault?
No, I think it's our board. Should we
Yeah.
try and get him in again?
No.
No.
Well,
I don't want to drag this out.
he kind of had a hard out. I'll
No.
message him and say if
No. Leave. No.
why.
How are we going to talk to him about?
Why do you hate
He's
Mike-
going to bring up names, and you and I are going to
No,
look at him
I-
with blank stares, like what?
We're going to promo our draft coverage tomorrow night and give
Who are
love to
you?
our sponsors.
That was me yesterday,
What?
Brett.
Yeah.
I actually spent like a good hour trying to learn some of the rookies in the draft class. It was like doing a test and studying before. And then when the show started, I was like, what are these guys talking
Well,
about?
and what do you need to know all these names for? There's going to be.
Well, I gotta make
I
all
guess
these-
You're a Pens fan, so whoever Pittsburgh chooses, you'll be interested in them, and whoever the Flames choose, that'll be kind of interesting and cool. And the other 30 kids will be like, I don't really give a shit. Like, good luck to you. Congrats.
But if we're doing
let's
a
go.
if we're doing a draft show, I should probably know like some of these.
Why?
guys.
Yeah.
No.
I'll say this just from years of
Then
doing
you
the
can
draft.
you can be Sammy, who I love you, Sam.
Cosentino.
Cosentino, he's going to know everything about all these kids. That's the Cliff Clavin. Like, you know a lot of things about a lot of stuff.
Yeah. But to Jack's point, there is something just from working the draft, because I was kind of, I'm going to the draft in whatever
You're
city.
not going to the draft.
I better do some homework. I mean, back years ago. So you get in, all right, well, this guy was, his dad played here, and this, okay, so he's this and that. And then when that team takes, okay, well, that's why this would sort of, but if you do need to do some sort of legwork to kind of get, because otherwise just, here's a guy
To
from
achieve-
a team that I've kind of heard of
To
before.
achieve what? Are you going to offer opinions and write a blog?
No, I'm
Are
not.
you are you back
It's
to
just like
writing?
if they're talking about a player, I'd like to pull up a player card, but I don't.
You've got quick fingers. You type it in. You just push that button, and it'll hear what they're talking about. It'll tell you all about it.
What's also what you like doing is when you find the odd player, it's like, well, scouts do question his foot speed, or he was terrible in the interview. And then when somebody takes him, oh, you idiots, dummies. The guy's a loser.
Yeah, I didn't pick up on much yesterday. There was a player that plays high school football that is getting drafted tomorrow. I don't know his name.
Well, I
It was a big
remember-
concern.
See, like I said, useless information.
I remember back there was a player, and this guy was an athlete. His parents were athletes, and this guy, he could play a number of sports, and he just massive. He's a defenseman. He skates. He's tough. He fights. His uncle, and I believe I'm remembering this correctly, his uncle was Donovan McNabb of the Philadelphia Eagles. It doesn't mean anything, but there's being an athlete and being around athletes, that's in his DNA. What a player this is going to be. And that was Darnell Nurse, as I recall.
Oh, yeah.
And it's, well, yeah, first rounder. Now everyone hates him. I hate this guy. He makes too much money. We can't have another Darnell Nurse. We're
You
stuck with
shouldn't hate Darnell. Darnell's doing great.
But at the time, it's like, hey, did you know that this guy's uncle is, like blood uncle? No, it's
Seventh
through
adult.
marriage. But still, his uncle's Donovan McNabb. Oh, okay. Well, that'll bode well.
See, I think if you're hosting the show, you certainly do your rounds.
that's the thing.
But you're not. Are you going in on this?
Well, I feel like I should.
Well, you seem wholeheartedly invested.
Did you see what happened here when we throw to Gould?
It's a good point. I think you stand back and just observe. Be the safety guy.
Yeah, but
Observe
this
and
is our thing.
I'm not.
like,
whoa,
this
whoa,
sucks.
whoa! This is not this back burner. I told you, I boil water on the back burner. That's all the back
I know.
burner is for. I'm not our thing.
Well, it's
Put my face beside that Gould guy. Creep.
I feel like it's kind of our thing. And it's, look at their audio's not working. This is terrible for them. It's kind of us.
Yeah, but we're dumb like that.
Yeah, we are.
Like we laugh, we laugh at it, and then we don't realize that you realize you're kind of laughing at yourself
See,
for being useless.
You know what? You're right. If it were Pinder, I would laugh. You're like, fucking dummy. But if it's Gould and Pike and
Somebody you
Kent
like.
Wilson, be like, those guys don't.
Good people.
They don't deserve this.
They'll hold it down.
Where's Gould?
They got Jack.
I did.
Jack.
He's busy. He can't come on. Yeah.
Thank God. Good answer, Gould.
Then let's talk about what we've got tomorrow.
All right.
Impeccable draft night coverage.
It will be because it's not.
Did you come in last year? Because I was out in Manitoba for
No,
a
you
family
dummies tried
event.
to get me to go on during. I might have popped in
Your
from the
face
house.
showed up, and I don't
Yeah.
think you said anything, and then
I
you just
couldn't
left.
get the things yet. I was just there for my looks.
I had about 5 or 6 beer by the middle of round 1, and then I was funny.
Just ask.
I was great.
Just ask.
Yeah, I was hilarious. So I might do the same tomorrow. I had some
stuff.
barn burner blondes going at the
I don't mind that movie.
at the hotel, watching on TV, and my feed was ahead of theirs, so I knew what was coming.
Ooh.
Not by a lot, which is weird to think you'd be in Manitoba and you.
No, it goes east to west.
So yeah. So tomorrow, what's Jack?
Yes.
Tomorrow's draft night,
Tomorrow is draft night.
and we've got our own exclusive draft coverage. Can't be exclusive if everyone's covering the draft.
Exclusive insights to our
that
draft.
you're only
cover.
going to get here
Mm-hmm.
on the back burner draft night coverage.
Correct.
Tell me more. When, how,
Who?
what time,
What
who?
time?
Still iron out the details. I think we'll start
tomorrow.
Airing out details?
ironing out.
Ironing out.
It'll be Mike and Kent Wilson in studio. We will start at 5 p.m. Pike will be at the Dome. He will jump in, and then he will jump out multiple times as the Flames make their 2 picks. Boom, you are more than welcome to join. Rhett, you are more than welcome
I'm
to
at the
join.
Dome.
Yeah, you're
I'm-
at the Dome.
I gotta be at.
Pinder said he would jump in.
You would be having beers with Depot
Yeah.
in the trainer's room.
Some tape.
And we've got 2 sponsors on board for the show.
Tell me more.
I wish Mike was here because he works at one of them. Platinum Mitsubishi. I don't know anything about them.
Jack, this is just.
Jack,
You guys can't put it all on me.
You know what? I've changed my mind. You better get involved.
I need see, like, how come your boss? What are you doing? What am I doing? Platinum Mitsubishi, family owned and operated by lifelong Calgarians. Mitsubishis have the best warranty in the business. A 10-year warranty. Lease and finance rates start at 0.99%. Check out the Mitsubishi Outlander. PHEV, the FEV. Canada's best-selling plug-in hybrid SUV. It's Platinum Mitsubishi, 2720 Barlow Trail Northeast. How's that, Jack?
It's way better than
I think I could do that if I had the
You'd be great at it. You just gotta do it.
if I had the notes or whatever.
Right?
Is that why Gould can't come on? Because he's actually
Yeah, he's selling cars.
okay. So go stop by.
Go
See Gouldy.
stop by and say hi. Go see Gouldy. And Bet365, of course, the official gaming partner of Backburner and Afterburner and Barnburner. There you
Shut
see
the
it.
front
Bet365. Use the promo code NATION when you sign up. If you haven't already, bet responsibly. Be 19 or older. Whatever your bet is, it's never ordinary at Bet365. I guess I got plans tomorrow night.
Ah, it's good for you.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's what I'm really looking to do is do more of this.
Now you can do some research
Yeah.
on the kids.
And I've done very little.
I've done very little, even though, and we should be probably more excited about it because without these picks and these kids turning out, then we end up like the team we just talked about.
It can happen. Yeah, it can happen.
We should have called someone that's down at the Dome that actually has a clue about it and talked to them about.
Well, they're very busy.
But they might be hush-hush, too.
Oh, they don't tell you anything.
Yeah, that's the problem trying to get these people on is, hey, let's talk about this. Yeah, I can come on. So what are you going to do? Well, we've got options.
Yeah. We got some options here.
We're thinking about some different options.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, we'd maybe move down or move up in the draft order.
And if we just stay where we are, that's go.
Yeah, if we just use our picks, then we'll take some good players, and we're excited about that. And okay, Jesus.
What are you doing on your phone? Playing a game again?
No, I'm just looking to see.
Jack, he was playing a game yesterday while Pinder was talking.
I wasn't playing a game.
Was he? I could totally see it.
Oh, he totally was.
Little Candy Crush.
Well, see, here's the thing. While he's not here, I guess we may as well talk about him.
Yes, that's the only time.
He tried to jump on the show here.
Today?
Yes.
Oh, God. Don't
From the plane.
bother.
He's on the plane.
Yes. Send me a link.
No.
See, there's two types of people. People that really want to get on and do things.
No.
And I've worked with some of
Oh,
those. And then there are others who...
Are we having an honest conversation?
Sure.
Again, it's not half full, and it's not I want to contribute. It's I want to be heard.
I need to hear my voice.
You need to hear what I think.
Yeah,
Oh,
I have some hot takes that I need to get off my chest.
It's not I'd love to help out. These guys, they need me. Hey, you guys, all you listeners, I'm going to wow you again.
No, hey, is there any chance you could do Afterburner on Tuesday? I've got, my kid's got 9 games, and I've got some tickets to the thing, and I'm just going to go, sure, okay, I'll do it. So you sit down, you watch the game, you start doing Afterburner. There he is. Pinder's sitting in the fucking chat. What are you doing?
Thought you're busy. No, you're just drunk.
Yeah, you just
do
want to
it
go and...
drunk then. And you want on anyway.
Anyway.
What are you looking for?
I'm just seeing what's going on, because I'm about to do the Pinder Report.
Oh,
And things can happen, you know?
just to make sure you're up to date.
Yeah.
I
don't
told
know,
Pinder the other day he should just use AI for the Pinder Report because that stuff he's doing is terrible. Some of those clips yesterday, my God. Jack,
if he's listening,
you're still on the hook for it.
and I feel bad, because look, here's the thing.
I don't, because I know he's listening.
I know.
That's part of the reason I'm saying it.
It takes work to put it together.
And
I don't know if people you have to listen, it takes how long do you think it would take to do a Pinder Report? It probably takes 2 hours a day, which again, poor bit. But I'm just saying the Pinder Report as you see it to get the stories, the clips and video, it doesn't just fall into place. You have to go out and search for that stuff. You have to find that stuff and then put it together. And then Jack's got to download it into the system. And then he's got to play it. It's got to get organized. It takes time. And it's an everyday thing.
Yes. It's my entire morning.
So I try not to be critical because I know the time and effort that goes in. But I will say this would be my Pinder Report math advice. 1 unfunny clip isn't good. 5 unfunny clips isn't good either. Just by having more doesn't compensate for them being bad.
That's his thought process, though.
He just piles more bad on top of bad, thinking, well,
Yes.
there was lots of it, so now it's good. It's just more bad.
Exactly.
And I feel like it's okay. Do we have any dumb shit today?
So
Not
I just
really.
did. So
Okay.
I'm going to interrupt you. So I
Ret Report?
this is off air, on air, because there's nothing to talk about. There's so much to talk about. So the Pinder Report, very tough to do, right?
Right.
You just alluded to the amount of work Jack and Ryan put in. So I just had a little prompt here. Send me the top 10 sporting updates in North America from last night with links to video. And now I could just send that to Jack, and we would be up and running. Done.
You have the links, but you need to go and download them.
Well,
And then they have to go into this. They have to go. Like, that's what I'm saying, is that they don't just poof show up where you
Yeah,
just
they-
snap your fingers. There's the actual literal exercise of
saying.
downloading video and then uploading them into our system. That just takes time. That's all.
I bet you there's
And if you have to edit
I bet you there's a
anything,
prompt for that too, and there's editing tools. Everyone's using.
I know. I just think that maybe, I try and be appreciative of the time that goes into putting it together. So I try not to be massively critical.
Well, there's a lot going on last night in the world of sports.
I know,
Want me to
yeah.
give you the top 10?
I don't know.
Or you want to go to the Pinder Report, and then I'll do the top 10?
Pinder Report. You want to do this?
Well, this is goofy. Go ahead. Yes.
not
this
working
is
as well?
This is perfect.
Okay, good. Pinder Report brought to you by Village Honda, located in the Northwest Auto Mall. It's Village Honda online, villagehonda.com. All makes, all models. They're part of the Wood Automotive Group, which means if you don't see what it is you're after on their lot, they're going to be able to go inside and look throughout all of their dealerships, and they're going to find what it is that you're looking for. They're your one-stop automotive destination in Calgary. They are worth the trip. It's Village Honda and the Pinder.
Ryan Pinder.
Why are you laughing?
And with the
I
Pinder
love-
Report,
I sent it to you. Did you read it? Because I'm bragging about how easy it's going to be. All right, the Pinder Report.
Brought to you by
brought to you
Village
by and Warner's Whiteboard. From last night, Dean, in the
All
world
right.
of sports, North
Busy night.
American sports only, by the way. We don't go outside of our continent here. Number one, NFL highlights. Key games and plays from week 5 of the NFL season. Number 2, NBA preseason action. Highlights from various NBA preseason games. Number 3, NHL opening night. MLB playoff update. The college football recap.
Exciting.
Yes. Number 6, WNBA finals. Number 7, MLS highlights. Number 8, UFC fight night recap. Number 9, the NASCAR race recap. And number 10, highlights of the night, a compilation of them. So we've got, I didn't know it, but
a
the
lot there.
NFL week 5
I
started.
had no idea.
Missed that.
I missed draft night and everything.
And I love the NBA preseason.
Yeah.
I mean, it's great. So we missed all that, and I don't know what we were doing. You said Jaloon just flew by.
Yeah.
It's NHL opening night was last night.
Wow.
Miss a little, miss a lot.
Miss a little, miss a lot, apparently. So, it's iron things out.
Yeah.
Figure some things out there. Yeah. So anyway,
And that's the Pinder Report.
that's a Pinder Report. The draft, different this year because I saw
I
there's
don't
some people.
like it.
There's some of our Nation Network guys are in LA.
Yeah, we had Stephen Ellis on last night. He's in LA.
He's in LA.
That big tall guy that played for the Saskatoon
No.
Red Wings?
No,
I don't
not
think
that
so,
guy.
no.
I saw Johnny Lazarus is down there. I saw that
What a chintzy BS move to get a free vacation.
Nick Alberga was on his way or is already there. But the thing is, the draft is not.
In L.A. Nothing to do with L.A.
None of the teams are there. No one's going. What are they all doing down there?
I could tell you.
It's a vacation, yeah.
And we're getting shit talked for sure. Don't
Yes.
even bother with Calgary because those guys don't do anything. They're very upset.
No,
that we're not doing,
we're smart enough to realize that we're not going to spend all kinds of dough, $6,000 a night for these suites that we would need
Yeah.
to go to LA for an event that's not happening.
It's true.
We're not like that.
Someone's paying for it.
Oh yeah,
Not sure
makes
who.
sense.
Hope it's not the most successful podcast on the network.
It's coming out of our pockets.
I don't know. I don't know. It's weird that they're doing it this way because it seems like all the teams wanted it, but now no one wants it anymore.
Well, was the NBA draft last night?
Yes.
And so did they do it that
All the players are there.
Okay.
They're doing the thing. Yeah.
I think it's horseshit.
They'll go back. They'll go back because I think what they're finding now is the money they thought they were going to save. Well, we don't need to fly everybody into wherever, Nashville or LA, wherever the draft is. Well, you're just flying them all to your town where you are. So the dome is going to be full of Flames staffers instead of on the draft floor and at draft. I don't know. The face-to-face meetings between GMs and executives seems to be something that they're missing already.
And the kids?
it's not.
Sucks for the kids.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
now
I
I go back and forth. That it'd be cool to have your buddies in the background,
Yeah.
but
And I don't know if they're going to have some of the kids there. The top, we'll see what it is tomorrow night with our exclusive.
and how come LA not Buffalo?
Not Buffalo? You get the combine. The combine's always in Buffalo,
It isn't Buffalo.
which is almost as cool. All draft eligible kids, they go to Buffalo.
Can you say no to going to the combine?
I don't know. It's not probably advised. I probably wouldn't. There's a look at the current order of picks.
Who you want to be, Dean?
Well, there's a team that's not there that would be picking 32 that's pretty hot right now. The Florida Panthers, their pick belongs
Actually,
to
that's
Calgary.
maybe. Well, go. Doesn't matter.
Well, we've done so much intel on the prospects, so you really know where that guy, where might he fall to. San Jose at 2, Chicago at 3, Utah didn't have to give up a pick in that Paterka deal, so they go at 4, and then Nashville at 5. Nashville has 3 of them. You see there 5, 23, and 26. It's a lot of picks. Remember that year the Flames had 3 first-rounders, and they were going to just crush it.
It's finally time.
Monahan.
Can you imagine if they had crushed it?
Yeah. They didn't.
No.
Monahan, Emile Poirier, and Morgan Klimchuk, as I recall, were the 3 first-rounders.
Yes, you are correct, Dean.
And that was we'd love to move up the board, and we'll put some picks together, and maybe there's some players out there. And you know what? If not, then we'll just use the picks on players. There's a lot of guys in this draft. It's like, oh, boy, this song and dance we've been fed for years and years. What a bunch of horse shit this is. Pittsburgh back-to-back at 11-12. Montreal, 16 and 17. So we'll be watching it tomorrow. Philadelphia's got some picks there as well, 6, 22, and 31. Woo!
And thank the good Lord that Jersey came through for us, because I don't think anyone at the start of the year thought that was going to be 18.
No, New Jersey, the Markstrom deal, they get the 18th pick, which is fine. You'd like to have...
Yes, but if you did it opposite and Jersey didn't get injured and you're picking 25?
And
you're gonna be
32, yeah.
What?
And you gave up your own pick. Anyway, we've talked about the Paterka deal. It's done. He's going to Utah. Kesselring and Josh Dolan.
Loves the mountains.
Yeah.
German.
Yes.
Lots of mountains.
Yep, mountains. Jamie Benn re-signs with the Dallas Stars. 1-year deal. It's very bonus-laden. Kind of like the Johnny Taves thing. You play X number of games, you get this. And if you get this, this. So he did not look himself, did he?
He was not intimidating at all.
He kind of looked like he
Laborious.
was out of gas.
Mm-hmm.
Still big. I'm probably still very
Just needs to get some of the
good in the
fancy
room.
medicine that Rogers has. He'll keep playing
Is
for
that what it is? Vegas keeping Riley Smith, and Brandon Saad apparently also staying. So that's big.
Are you going to start to worry if you're Kelly McCrimmon that some of these guys are doing the old retirement contract? Yeah, I'll play for cheap, no problem.
This place I got, the pool is amazing.
It's so great. The taxes. I'm going to live here the rest of my life. This is awesome.
It's unbelievable.
Just a couple. If I can sneak through a couple more years.
I bought this Lambo, and I've got this garage. It's got an elevator where it goes down and it sits in the basement. Oh my God, I can't leave this place. What's that Carolina called? Fuck Carolina. No, we don't want going anywhere. Vegas really also seems to be, whether it's right or wrong, who knows? The odds-on favorite for Mitch Marner, July 1.
I think this is. I think it's a bad move.
Yeah.
I do.
Did we feel the same about Phil Kessel when he was...
Phil Kessel. No, because when he went to Pittsburgh?
Just when he was at that point in his... He's a good player, but he's not a driver. He scores goals, but he doesn't make you better. You can't win, and then he goes somewhere. It's, well, when he's a secondary piece, you don't want to pay him that kind of money.
You don't pay $14 million for a secondary piece, so that's the issue. Because, yes, If he's my secondary piece, I'm quite okay with Mitch. Are you going to take secondary piece money, Mitch? No?
Thought that maybe we'll see shorter term deals just because of the rapidly increasing cap. Do you want to, I mean, God, what are we talking about? In 8 years from now, if the cap's at 140 million and you're having to make 11, are you so much egg on your face?
That's the problem is that I think you just look at it and go, well, I'm going to walk away from.
So do you do 4 years, make good money, and then sign again in 4 years' time when the cap? I don't know.
Or go play like shit or break your leg and don't make anything. Like I'm not the guy to ask. I'm not in that world. You're a bird in the hand, Dean.
No, but it's how much more? How embarrassed are you going to be if you're making $9 million and now it's, well, I probably could be making 11.25. Sucks about the
Just
9 million,
phone
I
Noodles
guess.
and ask him about his stock analysis. He'll get you right there. All caught up.
I guess.
I'm with you. I think you take it.
Yeah, I don't. Do you have the Ben stuff? I see you've got all over the place. I didn't do much. I didn't do a very good job with the Pinder Report today. I just kind of threw some stuff in there. So the Jamie Benn bonus structure, there you see from Frank. 1 year, 1 million, and then 20 games, 30 games, 50, 60, you make the West, you win the Cup, all that sort of thing.
Does that scream that he might be injured?
You know what that is to me? I think that's him doing a favor. I want to win. I would like to win. We have some contracts to pay to guys that came in here and then were really good against Colorado in Game 7 and then didn't do much else. Anyway, they don't have a lot of cap space this year.
What a great way to manipulate without going on the LTIR.
Yeah.
Right? We're just going to stop you right here.
And I think you have to be at a certain age before you can do that stuff. You have to be like old, real old. I mean, he doesn't wear a visor. He's got to be one of the last guys, eh? Ryan Reeves doesn't wear a visor. Jack?
I don't know. I don't think he does.
What's that? Well, no, I'm telling you, he does.
Oh, okay.
Quite certain.
Ask AI who in the NHL still wears a visor?
Hey, look it up.
You got it? Gronk? Is that what? Darren Dreger reporting that the Canucks are making progress on a multi-year extension for Thatcher Demko.
Oh, that was interesting because Noodles brought it up yesterday.
Yes. That he is often injured. Sometimes you don't even know what the injury is. It's his knee, but it's some... we've never heard of that ligament before. What is it?
Made up. What? Science ever evolving. Now we got...
When he's healthy, he's good, but he's not healthy very often, which isn't good. So, curious to see what that's going to look like.
I don't... That organization. Lankinen?
Yeah.
If you're Demko, what are you looking for? You just be like, I'm number one? Or are you doing a Ben thing where like...
You're probably doing I don't know. He's also aware of how often he's been injured, I would think. I better get as much money as I can here right now. Because it could end tomorrow. With this ligament, I don't know what it is in my knee.
Oh, yeah, it feels fine.
It really doesn't. It doesn't feel good at all.
There's 4 players that don't wear visors.
So I have 2 of them, right?
Who'd you say?
Jamie Benn, Ryan Reeves,
Zach Bogosian, and Ryan O'Reilly.
Oh, there you go.
I was going to guess already.
Thank you, wise sir. Thank you, handsome stranger. Yeah. Glenn Gulletson interviewed for the Dallas Stars coaching job.
No, they did that before. This is like my AI
that's right.
sport.
Yeah. What year is this? He was the Dallas Stars head coach and has interviewed it for again. He's shortlist. Some thought he might be the favorite to go back to Dallas.
Well, if you like good people,
If you like good people,
he's one of them.
it's maybe unfair. Feels like just a strong, awesome assistant coach kind of guy to me for a team that is, feel like they're that close. but maybe he has the smarts and that to push them over the top. You know what? You learn from your mistakes and you learn from your failures. There's no reason why Glenn Gulletson, a 2-time head coach, I don't know what would have happened here because he came in, coached, and then it was the Bill Peters availability, right?
It was a weird one, yeah.
Yeah. I'm pulling for Glenn.
Me too.
Go get it, Glenn.
Jim, hire Glenn. Done.
Do it. What else did I have? Oh, the Drager also talking about news around the city of Atlanta, and their desire to get a team back.
Go talk to Mr. Pagula.
Kevin Weeks has been.
Oh, he wants in on that big time.
He's got to be in on it because any update that comes, this building in Atlanta looks like it could be okay, Weeksy.
Spending lots of time down in Atlanta.
I guess so. So Atlanta had a team when they had the Flames. Remember?
No, I wasn't around.
Flames used to be in Atlanta.
Okay.
And then came
Take
here.
your word for it.
Yeah. And then they had the Thrashers.
I was there for that.
Yeah. Then they went to Winnipeg. So they're without a team now. And there's thought that now they're going to go back again.
My nose got all busted up in Atlanta.
In Atlanta?
Uh-huh.
By whom or how?
It was a scrap. It was a scrap that I was winning, and then I was bleeding.
Then you weren't winning? Or did you win it and it was just kind of
I think I won. I don't even know if I don't.
Who are you shooting the old Dukes with?
Old Dennis Lambert. Old Denny.
Denny Lambert. What do you remember about Atlanta and the Phillips Arena? Is that what it was called?
It had that goofy suites, and the one side was all dumb, and I don't know.
Yeah. Those rinks.
People loved. Was it Peachtree area in Atlanta?
I've never been.
No, it's. I don't know.
It's hot and sweaty, eh? Atlanta?
You don't want to be there now.
Oh.
No. Gross. Gross. Yep. Big city, too. I feel like when we were in Atlanta, there was the hotel was like, don't go that way.
Yeah. I've heard it's a little.
Don't go.
It can be très dangereux.
Cheetahs.
Depending on where you go. Yeah.
Cheetahs, this was good.
So Florida, good. Atlanta, not so much.
It's in Georgia.
Yeah. Did I put that graphic in? Drager talk about Atlanta?
How many teams are we going to have? I'm all for
How many are there now?
30.
There's so many. And you probably want even numbers. So if you're bringing in one, you're probably bringing in two. I don't know. Did I not put it in?
Oh, you did. You snuck it in late.
Atlanta and
talking
Houston.
about Atlanta for so long.
I think
here,
we
waiting
should
for
do
the
it.
thing
Let's
to
go.
So I can read what Drager exactly
Way to
said.
pick up on the key.
Jesus Christ almighty, Jack. What are we doing here?
You know what? Maybe it's not Pinder's fault.
Maybe it's the audio. Maybe he can't hear us. We are in the same room. I feel like he can hear me. Are you starving?
Oh.
NHL board meets today. Ongoing speculation around Atlanta. Expect a general report on who has approached the NHL and from where. Atlanta isn't the only one. Nothing more than an update at this point. So could it be one of those things where we might put some tickets on sale to see what kind of, if there's any whoop-de-doo in Atlanta.
Put some feelers out, Dean.
Yeah. And if we sell some,
Also, Arizona. What?
if we get any season ticket deposits, then maybe we'll realize that you guys got your
Do the Atlanteans want hockey?
I don't know. I can't imagine.
It's really just like they've had opportunity.
Mm-hmm. They have had opportunity.
Do we like that logo?
I like the logo.
I do too.
I like
didn't
the unis.
realize I actually liked the logo.
Yeah. Kovalchuk, Danny
God,
Heatley,
He was so good.
then Bufflin went there. Evander Kane.
Weird. I was thinking about Buff yesterday for some reason. I'm like, if Buff hadn't just up and
Quit. Left $7 million on the table.
when he was crushing guys and dominating, or is Winnipeg much further? Like, I don't know. They
would
win
help.
a cup, but they might have had more playoff series wins, right?
I mean,
Still, he's not playing today,
no,
but
we could look at. I'm not sure how much he had left. I
tread
guess.
was left.
Yeah. The desire was clearly gone, and good on him. Not many guys are going to walk away from that kind of dough.
No, I don't give a shit. It's his own personal choice. I'm just like for the franchise. He was he could he could have heavy influence on a game
changer. There was a medical thing too, wasn't he? Kind of like these doctors are kind of. I feel like there was something there.
I don't know.
It's like, well, I'm just gonna get out of here. Okay. See ya. Who was it that retired? And he did hey, congratulations on the retirement. It was like, whoa. His face is filling up the screen. we need the wide angle for Buff here. That would be the pot calling the kettle black. Fat face over here. Anyway, Mark Edward Vlasic, remember him?
San Jose forever.
San Jose forever. He was drafted with a pick that was traded to San Jose by the Calgary Flames in exchange for Mika Kiprasov. Kipper for a second. They use the second. They get Vlasic. Vlasic plays forever. It looks like you can maybe close that loop as the Sharks are putting him on waivers for the purposes of buyout. He has 1 year left at $7 million.
He's been making a lot of money for a long time and not doing anything.
Forever. Holy smokes.
I'm going to look him up.
You look it up, and I'll keep going with this riveting content.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else that I was going to...
I gave you a whole bunch, but you didn't want to use
I know you did. What do you got? I see you've got a Kuznetsov. What?
Yeah, he's making a comeback. Apparently.
Is he really? Tell me more. There it is. Looking to make a comeback for the 25-26 season.
Out of money.
When did he play last? Was it last year? Year before?
I would say it's 2 years that he's been gone. You see him there, obviously, in a probably most known as a Washington Capital.
Right. He got bought out, didn't he? And then
went to Carolina. That didn't work. Carolina tries a lot of things.
They do.
I mean, God love them. They've tried. Kuznetsov. No. How about Mikko Rantanen? No.
How come guys can play forever?
Who's the guy out of Pittsburgh that they traded for and that he's like, I'm going to go to Tampa?
I don't remember.
Very good player. Played for the Penguins for a long time. Won cups there.
Oh, Gensel.
That's right. Traded for Gensel. Come in. We're going to win a cup. Nah, I'm out. I'm going to Tampa Bay. Now, granted, he didn't win there either, I don't think. That was after they were winning. Well, good luck to Evgeny. I do like the goal celebration. Do you like the... It's his thing, you know.
So back to my question. How come guys that play in San Jose play forever? Like,
it's quite a lifestyle.
1,323 games.
Yes. 100 seasons as a San Jose
The
Shark.
most games ever by an
Yep.
NHLer.
Marlowe, Thornton, old
Ricci? I guess he wasn't there the whole time. But
who's the guy that Jesus, my brain today.
all right, let's just
So tired. Fuck. No, I'm going to think of it.
no.
Logan Couture.
Sure.
He's got 2 years left. When does he even play anymore? God,
I don't think he does. Yeah, does he?
I think he was injured. And potential changes. Again, the board of high foreheads meeting with these big important people. They're talking, or at least proposing. And this has been a Pierre LeBrun kind of thing. He's been like, why do we need to have full-time e-bugs? So you're not just pulling, hey, so-and-so's got a tickle. I know you're at the fire hall right now. Can you wheel on down here? Hey, Croner, can you sober up and come on down to the rink? Full-time e-bugs, 84 games in the regular season, which would trim, they want to trim the preseason.
What the hell does full-time e-bugs mean? Doesn't it just mean 3 goalies?
Well, I don't know.
Or does it have to be someone not on your roster that just gets to travel around? Like, what are we talking?
I need some clarity on it's.
All right, sorry.
Is it a league? You're a part of the league. You're paid and you train, and that's who you are. You're
for that city.
Oh,
Gotcha.
No player dress codes. Huh?
Why you ever had it in there? But
Max 6-year deals for free agents and 7 years, whereas now it's 7 and 8. Playoff salary cap mechanism to close the LTIR loophole.
It goes back to everything that we had to talk about the last time there was a negotiation where they need to put rules in to protect themselves.
It feels like maybe this LTIR thing is being abused. Well, everybody can do it. Well, should everybody be able to? It does. Now, I don't care, but it does seem somewhat hypocritical to have a stiff salary cap until the playoffs start, the most important part of the season, and be like, fuck, whatever.
Now you can
Just, are you here? You want to suit up? Yeah, go ahead. You're not getting paid anyway. You don't. So yeah, I don't know. Do you have to then put salary for the players if they're going to have caps? And I don't know. And like I say, it's whatever. But it does seem kind of peculiar, is what I'm going to go with, I guess. You asked about the NBA draft.
Mm-hmm.
It was last night. Were you glued to?
I knew.
Yeah,
but I was playing.
The Dallas Mavericks had the first overall pick, Jack. Jack, you love the NBA draft. You're a big draft guy. You're a big basketball guy. Hey, Jack loves the draft. And what can you tell me about that guy that went first overall to the Dallas Mavericks?
Cooper Flag.
Yeah.
He played for Duke. He's very good. And that's all I know.
Well,
Canadian.
My smart-ass comment kind of blew up in my face.
Oh,
He's not Canadian, though.
it's too bad.
There was a Canadian who was picked in the first round. But
Now,
the
did
Raptors...
Did the Raptors go?
No. They selected Colin Murray Boyles at 9th overall, and he was super excited about it. If you watch, it's like the Toronto Raptors selected the 9th overall pick, Colin Murray Boyles, and this was the you'll want to watch his reaction here. Oh, so is that what he said? Yeah, you can let it roll here, Jack. Looked like he said an F-bomb. Did he just say? Yeah, that's what that was.
Colin, newest member of the Toronto Raptors. How are you soaking in this dream come true moment?
I don't even know. This is crazy. Being with this organization means so much. They're a winning organization. I just want to make everybody better around me. So that's what I'm going to do.
I know that in these moments, there's always so much going on. Want to give you a chance to explain your reaction in the moment.
Oh, WTF for sure. WTF all the way till my name got called. Man, it was crazy. But geez, I almost shed a tear.
Yeah, he was emotional. Can you explain your reaction? Oh, WTF, I am so excited to go to Toronto.
She was a handsy talker, too.
Yeah, I know what that's like. or I guess maybe I should say I wonder what that's like. Now, you were drafted.
Oh, was I?
Yeah. Probably could have been picked earlier, but
Should have.
whatever. Emotional.
Well, I was almost in tears because I didn't get drafted in the first round. That's what you mean.
Yeah. Yeah, there were a lot of emotions about that.
Grandpa sitting back home watching this TV. It was off after a while.
When's Rhett on? When's Rhett coming on the TV? Tomorrow. I got plans tomorrow. It's the culmination of a lot of hard work, and it's not just the player it's the whole family. Danny Wolf was picked by the Brooklyn Nets, and the Wolf family, specifically his brother
Dustin?
No. Oh. But they were in their fields.
What did you see in your son that made this moment come true?
His entire life, he's had a chip on his shoulder to be great. And nothing for this kid has come easy. He's a hard worker, and we could not be more proud to be his parents.
You guys, it's been incredible. Danny, I think we heard your brother is at the table still trying to get himself together. Just so much emotion. It's healthy. I'm glad to see you guys letting it out.
For sure, yeah. I have the two greatest brothers in the world. I have an unbelievable sister who I love, and they all helped me get to where I'm at today.
You know what a meme is?
I'm learning.
I feel like Danny Wolf's brother is going to be seeing a lot of himself on the internet for a long time.
That's his buddies.
Oh man, it looked like a cartoon character.
Happy teens.
So
You
happy.
just don't know what happiness looks like.
I don't. Clearly, I don't know what any of that looks like. You're right. Who the hell am I to talk about
I'm
it?
just going to get millions and I'm going to steal it. Yes.
Finally, Calgary Surge in action tonight there in Saskatoon. The Surge are 8-3, taking on the Rattlers at the 2-9 mark at the house that Rhett built. I think they play in Saskatoon, right?
Yeah,
the Rattlers.
Yeah, but do they play at that stadium?
What do they call it now? Sask Play, something? Yep, that's what they call it. First of 3 consecutive road games for the Surge before they return home to face the Montreal Alliance at the Saddle Dome.
Oh, yeah.
On July 9th. That will be a fun game. You've not been to a Surge game yet, right?
No.
The target score, and you know what I should say, at WinSport, because it's the smaller venue, it's a tight crowd, and the crowds are awesome. And every game, like Pinder said, it's a walk-off. There's a shot to win the game, which ramps up the intensity, because that's the thing that sucks about basketball. It's like, well, can we end this thing? They're up by 30, and we're taking timeouts, and we're fouling guys, and not with the target score. So WinSport is an awesome venue for it, but I would say that this would be...
Pack the Dome?
Yeah. Be a tough pack, but still, it'd be a great atmosphere down at the Dome. July 9th, visit the Surge website for more details and for tickets, and may as well go and get the Rattlers out of the way tonight. Do you get a lot of people in Saskatoon texting you about, hey, how come you didn't tell me what the Rattlers?
Because I'm not in South. They should know. But
because the Surge, the Surge are in town. They're playing the Rattlers.
I didn't know there was a team. Niagara Falls, too.
That's the Pinder Report.
Wait, you didn't have any video?
Yeah, I know.
Like funny clips?
No, I thought, because I did look, and I didn't find anything that was I felt was particularly funny.
You got to work on your algorithm.
So then, rather than play 19 clips,
I've got a funny one. I'll send it to Jack right now.
Or show highlights of a game, and then a board of the final score of the game, and then another board of the final score of the game, and then a board of their upcoming game. I just thought we'd talk about it.
Sorry, I got distracted.
I know.
What?
Those soccer highlights got our show taken down, yesterday.
Of course they did. Well, they were an hour long and unnecessary.
What do you mean? That was great. There, I sent you some clip from somebody that sent. I hope that's the right one.
Do you think he's watching on the plane?
Who cares?
I did find a clip that I thought was kind of funny / cute of some either like koala bears or panda bears. I was like, I don't know.
You're going to do what you criticize others for doing?
I thought it'd be all right. They're clumsy. They fall out of trees and shit. It's kind of funny. These bears. The koalas, panda koala bears. Maybe. I hear
panda's not climbing no tree. They're too big.
These are big bears.
Up in the trees.
You know what?
I don't think pandas climb trees.
No? Okay, hang on. I feel like I got to go get this clip now. Where is it?
I don't think you know what the hell's going on.
I'm going to find... Shit, I should have grabbed the clip. See? Maybe Pinder's right. Fuck.
What? It's hard?
Just play clips. Don't overthink it. Just
Don't
play them.
overthink it.
You ever been in a hot air balloon?
No, Leatherdale wouldn't take me up.
I know. Because that's like a romantic thing, right? So I'll take your for the morning.
What if you're scared of heights? It's not romantic for anyone.
What do you have? Champagne or whatever? Or is there some kind of whiskey drink up in the thing for breakfast, and it's romantic? And to me, I feel like it's cold in the morning,
I could go on my phone and probably find a hot air balloon almost running into my house. If
I remember that.
That's the other side of it. It's that you trust these people,
Okay, what do we got here?
these operators. I don't know. It's a hockey clip. This is boom. Look at this guy.
What in the crush them nose beers before Friday night 11 p.m. beer league hockey is this? This meat stick gets fucking pants mid-game, and he just starts seeing red. So he goes to a fellow fucking drywaller and kaboom! Fucking kills him. And then we got Buddy having a fucking jammer on the bench. It's fucking HVAC helpers gone wild, fellas.
There you go.
There we go. That's the Pinder Report, brought to you by Village Honda. The new 2025 hybrid touring CRV in stock. You love the CRV. It's nimble. It's easy to park. It's all-wheel drive. And now with the two-motor hybrid powertrain, Econ Mode and Eco Assist, real-time all-wheel drive, tops in its class. It's like it's built for Calgary. Just one of the many reasons you should go and visit Village Honda.
You'd be some pissed off if you're the duster that got blown up by that guy for no reason.
Oh, I can't imagine. And that's all you hear, because obviously we're now of increasing age, is you talk to, yeah, I stopped playing. Oh, really? Well, what? Well, no, I still kind of enjoy it, and it's good exercise and get out and that, but it's just these guys you play against. They're just a bunch of, because they see shit like that, they think it's funny. It's like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go and freight train an old man tonight. Which I guess if you're young and dumb, it's funny to the point that you put it on the internet. But if you're on the receiving end, I don't have time for
and even though I'm mad, what am I going to do? Get up and fight now to make it better?
Yeah. Not interested. Not interested. A couple of things coming up. One is down the road, a little further down the road, but sooner, more
pressing, more.
Sooner's all I got, and that isn't it.
I'm not good with words, so I don't
think that's a word.
Because one's in August, but the other event is sooner.
The sooner,
and I wouldn't say it's
the
like
sooner
pressing
we
means
get this done. I guess sooner's a word.
Yeah. Well, but it wouldn't be more sooner. I said more. One is more.
Yeah.
Pressing. It's not urgent. It's not an urgent matter or anything. More immediate.
That would work.
Saved it.
Way to go, dude.
Pulled it out of the fire. Greta. I think it was didn't I say yesterday? They've always got something going for Stampede. They're getting it going now. If Pinder were here, he would maybe know. But what this is going to be, I thought it'd be fun if two old guys talked about young guy stuff. Because coming up at Greta, you know how we love a party. On Canada Day, they've got a DJ lineup. So they're going to be spinning wax and wiki wah doing, yeah.
Is that what that means?
I think so. So there you see it. On Monday, Hayden is going to be scratching. And then on Tuesday, July 1st, DJ Fatty. Patty. What do you look at? What's that look? Gee, Boom, I didn't know you were Hey, shut up, Jack. It's not funny.
He's dying over
What are you
there.
laughing about?
Nobody said anything.
So, guy goes to the gym, starts doing sit-ups, and now he's all making fat jokes. Hey, fat shaming. Real nice, Jack.
I'm not shaming anybody.
Not that Greta needed. Oh boy, not that Greta needed any more reason for to amp up the energy, because it's got it all the time. But they are getting ready for Canada Day, and that's not even Stampede. So they've got they're going to have live music and the live DJs going on Monday, June 30th, and then on Tuesday, DJ Fatty. I'm guessing that's what the PH would be, the Fatty.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Because we know a good DJ. Can you do that with Johnny Cash, and George
I
Jones.
think so. I think that's
There's a tear in my beer.
We would just change the needle, but
Probably. There you go. Greta, hot spot for Canada Day and throughout Stampede. Make sure that you get Greta into your life. Get some Greta up in you. That's what I would say. So cool.
do you think the new record players need needles? You know, in the old days, you had to.
I haven't seen a record player.
I'm
in a
not
long
talking
time.
about with these guys.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Feel like I let you down there.
No, you didn't let me.
And then
It's all
less sooner than that, there's an event coming up out in Strathmore. Banger.
about a month after.
About a month after Retro, the Saturday night dance party. Origin Malting and Brewing, their 8th annual birthday party weekend. You've been, I've been. I've not looked at my schedule.
Well, you're a busy guy, but I'm guessing you're going to try to be there.
I'm going to try and be there. Now it says here, Friday, August 1st, 2025, doors open. And the Saturday night dance party. We're pumping up. It's the party weekend. We got a couple of big bangers going. So on the Friday night, Drew Gregory, they got the tent set up out behind the original tap room in Strathmore. Melissa Matheson, the locals, and we got live bands crushing it inside the tent. Cold beer, food trucks, live music. It is a hell of a time for $25. And then they're going to go with a dance party on the Saturday night. So they've gone to the whole weekend. I can't recommend it enough.
Could you go back to back out there, or would it?
I don't know. I did spend the night last year.
Yeah, you had a busy weekend.
Yeah, I did spend the night last year. Had a nice little Strathmore sleep. A Strathmore siesta.
The old sleep.
And I needed it. So you can, now that cute, can you go full screen, Jack? We're going to let people get their QR code going. Maybe
Nope.
I gotta screenshot it quick.
Okay. Either way, you've got some time. It's August 1st. It's a Friday, but you can scan that QR code, and you got some time to get those tickets for you. Drew Gregory puts on a show. I was
There was a
dancing.
massive. Wasn't there a big storm that blew through last year? I think it was before you got there. Even.
Maybe it was, maybe before they kind of got things going. One went through here yesterday.
Sure did.
Yep. I was eating chicken wings.
Good.
Yeah.
Dill pickle.
Yep.
Well, now you got me hungry. So
Yeah, I'm starving. Starving over here. Is that going to work?
I just tried it, so yes.
Just kind of blurry. It's a little
It's
blurry.
a little blurry, but
She's a little blurry.
it works.
Man, our audio's the shits. Our video's blurry.
yeah, but
It's
look
very
at it.
zoomed in.
But man,
Thank you
we're
for that.
right up to there. It worked.
You can Google it. You can AI it. You'll figure it out. You got a month to figure it out. How about that? There you go. This message for the Alberta Teachers Association. Alberta school boards have the least to spend per student on public education in Canada. This chronic underfunding has left schools in crisis. Classrooms are overcrowded, student needs unmet, and supports at an all-time low. Record numbers of teachers are leaving due to worsening conditions. As proud Albertans, we can't stand by while government policies continue to neglect education. Our schools urgently need your help. We must demand increased funding and resources to support students and educators. Want to make a difference for Albertans everywhere? Demand answers from your MLA. Our kids deserve better. It's time to stop the excuses. For more information, visit stoptheexcuses.ca. That's for the Alberta Teachers Association. Boy, Gould was good today, hey?
Real good. I'm glad he got him out.
Should probably look into getting him as a regular.
Mhm.
It was good. It was good promo for our draft night coverage.
Which is tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah. So we got one more day to pump that up. Tomorrow. I don't know what he's doing. He's got the thing still up there.
I'm getting a bet because Rhett never sent me one.
Oh, I forgot. I was just going to pull one off out of my head that you
He
could
said,
compile.
hey, Rhett, can you get us a bet? And then you went down the hall to the shitter.
Got distracted.
Yeah.
I want Vladdy and a Jays win on a parlay. How's that? Throw that together.
It's tricky on short notice for sure. Yeah, it's tricky on short notice.
Thought you had one.
Well, you said you were getting one. So then I
got one. Rhett, you're going to find us some value in this NHL draft.
Bet365, whatever your bet is, it's never ordinary at Bet365. Download the app, get into the game, use that code NATION when you sign up if you haven't already. Must be 19 or older. Please play responsibly. Bet365. Yeah, our screen died.
So we can't see.
Your screen died?
Yep.
Yeah.
How long ago?
A long time ago.
Well, why didn't you say anything?
Yeah.
We don't
Well,
like this.
everything was happening today. I didn't. It just
Felt
felt like
it was just.
Anton Frundell,
You can just go to one.
Porter Martone to be a top 5 pick. I'll say this: I'd go with Anton Frundell. There's been
Because
some
you like the name.
no. I've been reading. You know me, awfully close, kind of in my space with that stash.
Get close.
Very close. Don't get closer.
He loves.
Close enough. There's thoughts that Frundell, the Swede, could be a top 3 pick.
It's going to be tough to get him then.
And as you see there, minus it doesn't pay great.
No.
There's a lot of belief that he's going to be a top 5 guy. So it depends how crazy you want to
Now,
get.
do you know what all the positions these people play are?
No.
Oh,
No. You know, does James Higgins pop into the top 5? Plus money there. You love Roger McQueen.
love Roger McQueen. Not as much as Pinder loves Roger.
Pinder
I like
loves
Rennie
Roger
McQueen.
McQueen, yeah.
Rennie's a great dude.
So there, just what can you find at Bet365? How about that? Top
Everything.
5 pick action for the NHL draft. Bet365.
It's got it all.
Whatever your bet is, never ordinary at Bet365. Awesome. And we actually do have, despite the
Terribleness.
the awful tone of this show today, we have Youth Centers of Calgary making some money today, courtesy of our watchers and listeners. $27.99.
Like that.
Fellas, thanks for the laughs and totally unbiased commentary. I made a bet with a coworker to start the year. 5 shutouts for Wolf. He's an Oilers honk. Lost the bet and had to shave my mullet, but it's okay. Oilers suck. Keep punching. Attaboy, Nick. Sorry about the mullet.
Yeah.
5 shutouts. I mean, it was an aggressive bet for sure.
He'd had a few.
5's good. Yeah, I mean, 5's a very good number for
Hasek.
yeah. Any goaltender. 5's a good season, but you just got to start growing that mullet back, bud. And I feel like you're the guy to do it.
Better than ever.
Hey, doesn't Nick feel like the kind of guy that's going to put some real effort and time into getting that mullet back?
He don't half-ass it.
Nick Daw.
That boy Nick Dahl. And thanks for the $27.99. It's good for the kids. Mike Gould, $279. Pay for a new mixer for Jack. I feel like our mixer is fine. We have a very quality mixer.
Yeah, I think it is fine.
What is it, the Ninja
Maybe it's
or
the cord. Maybe it's.
He came in pre-show and said, "Oh, it sounds not good."
We were robotic.
So I said, "Dump out and come back in." He says, "I've done it already a couple times." Okay, so then we
Dump out.
out and came back in, and you said before we went on, it was fine.
So it's
Yeah,
not
our
a Vitamix.
we're fine.
And then we started the show, and we were fine, but he was the shits.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on.
It feels to me like some operator error somewhere along the way, because once you do the reboots and everything, and it sounds good, then there was speculation again. If you watched the whole show, that maybe he had his headphone, the mic he was using was the laptop microphone, which you shouldn't.
He came into the comments and denied that.
Well, that's what I do.
That's exactly.
It's exactly what I would
No,
do.
it wasn't my fault.
Yeah.
And you can't prove it.
Peter, $5. Where's Pinder? Did you guys bury Pinder in the Marloop road construction? Is there a trade that works for Rasmus and Robertson? Pinder is off to not Austin,
Not
but
Austin.
Boston.
Are you sure?
Yeah, Fenway Park, I believe, is in Boston, and that's where he's headed, taking his kids. It's another one of those weird things where there's a buddy who sounds like he's kind of funding this trip. He gets onto these. I don't know that it's a private plane, but maybe it is. That's happened before.
That was last year.
Anyway, so yeah, Pinder is out baseballing in Boston.
I don't know.
Rasmus and Robertson. I mean, yes. If Dallas wants Rasmus, they got to move out money. My guess is, though, they would want to, for that, they're getting 1 year of Rasmus, so they're going for it this year. They've got Ben on board, and that they probably want to keep Robertson if they could. And I don't know for the Flames if that's what they want. Do you want? It's probably a player for player. Yeah, you need scoring. You need a skilled guy. He's younger, this whole thing. But his contract status, and I'll look it up here. I think it's 1 year to RFA, 2 to unrestricted, if I remember correctly. I don't know. I don't know what they want for the Flames, I mean. So, yeah, he's got 1 year left at 7.75. So it would work money-wise for Dallas, obviously, with Rasmus at his 4.5. Then RFA with arb rights, and then UFA. So you'd get 2 years of Robertson. Unless you sign him. Maybe he's 25. Here's what you do. You ready?
Okay.
Get Treliving on the horn. Figure out what get his brother out of Toronto and get him here. Then you've got both Robertsons, and we know how brothers love playing together. It's like, hey, Jason, we've got your brother here. Is it Nick? Then he's more inclined to maybe sign, unless they hate each other, like Oasis.
Yeah.
They hate it. Although they're getting back together. They're doing
good band.
That's just what I was, you playing chess, right? So we got your brother here, worked for the Niedermeyers. They won a cup. Get
Not
the Robert.
here. Not here.
No, oh, no.
Because Rob was here.
Right. Yeah. They had the Hamilton brothers.
No cup.
They've had the wrong brother a few times.
The Regier brothers.
They did have the Regier brothers, yeah. No cup. They had Val Bure. Pavel was better. They had the wrong Granlund. They had the wrong Reinhardt.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've had the wrong brothers a few times. But at the same time, they've had the right brothers. Not WRI, but, because Trevor, your brother, he's the shits.
Terrible.
And you're better than he is. So they had the right Warner.
I don't know
What
if I
about
want
Todd?
Robertson for Anderson.
No. Like Robertson's a very good player. But I don't know if it makes you think, though. You could do worse. You know what you're getting.
Well, and you could move him again, but I just don't know that maybe I'm crazy. Does it play into your hand moving forward, like the Pinder and his timing of everything?
Yeah, but Pinder, he's everybody, I said trade Rasmus, so now everybody's come around. He also, on that same day, was spouting and blathering about how he didn't want anybody who was 23 or 25 years old, and then they made the Philadelphia trade for 2 23 and 25-year-olds. He was like, that's a pretty good deal. So he can shut the fuck up. But like Jason Robertson he's 25 years old, and he's done a lot. He's 2 40-goal seasons. This year, he had 35 goals and 80 points in 82 games.
Yeah, maybe I'm crazy. Pick him up.
So that would be, like I say, I don't know if the Dallas does that trade, but you could absolutely do worse than that. Is that it for Supers?
That's all.
Let's pray.
Somebody
not.
wants a Rhett top 5.
No.
Do you have a top 5 or anything?
I got nothing. Today is I did too much already.
Lowell is saying, did you guys really manage to drag this out past noon?
Yes.
How did we do it?
Well, if you could push the button.
We
quickly.
had a Paterka trade not involving the Flames.
No Gould, a Paterka trade. Oh, NBA draft.
Gould was so good.
NBA draft.
Man, are you going to clip that? Just put the Gould interview up on social media? We'll get... I haven't talked to Dregs. I'm not sure what his draft Friday is like. Hopefully we get Dregs, but if not,
Oof,
we can double back
more
on
of this.
We can double back on
Double
Gould.
back on Gould.
Yeah, we could do that. Thanks to the super chatters. Thanks for watching. Jack, how was the show today?
First time I'm going to say this, terrible.
Oh,
I'm gonna get our tech guy a call and get him on a plane out here. And
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
The tech,
He's probably in LA with the rest of those dusters.
the tech staff that we hired is he's in LA or at his home in Toronto, so that's handy. Well, I'm sad to hear that.
We had fun.
I think it's good, and it doesn't sound like it's our fault.
Yeah, sorry about the technical difficulties. So we'll try and be better tomorrow.
That'll do it.
See you, buddies.